Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. Well, this is the DYNAM Hellcat F6F Hellcat, and got reliable retracts. DYNAM has really greatly improved their planes, and you can get this plane at FPV Tech and Builds up in West Babylon, New York. And if you buy it, I want to say they got their DYNAM end of summer sale, you'll get a free appropriate battery with a purchase of each DYNAM plane. I'll put a link to the plane in the build, or I mean in the description of the video. We're going to do a speed test on it. We're going to see how fast we can get this warbird to go. Now, DYNAMs are not known for being super fast, but we're going to see how fast we can get it. Probably do it, take her up into a dive. I just want to see how fast I can make it move. Not necessarily performance speed, but just how fast I can make it fly. I'll get up in a dive and do it full throttle down and do that. And then we'll do one flying straight and full power, and then we'll do 2 speed tests. First one will be just to see how fast I can make it go. Right, left, up, down, right, left. All right, got a little bit of headwind, so I don't need takeoff flaps. Okay. Got the 7-channel Limon RX stabilized receiver. All right, let's go back here. We're going to take it off to the east here. We're going to take it up. Okay. All right, this is going to be my speed right here. All right, that should give you my speed test.
Down.
All right, let's get turned around here. I'm going to land into the wind.
Landing flaps.
Let's get turned around. And with the GNS Performance Analyzer, you want to get the vehicle, whatever you're testing the speed in, as close to as possible when you hit read. So, all right.
Prop secured.
Prop secured. Okay. Flaps up. Stop. Read. Not bad. 85 mile an hour at a hard dive. 85 mile an hour. Not bad at all. Okay, so we're going to start that over again. And now we'll do a performance speed test.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
The only thing I've modded on the plane is the little securing nut that held the rear wheel on came off, and I put a little linkage stopper to act as that, and I gave her a clear coat. That is the only thing I have done to mod the plane. Other than that, she's all stock. The ESC was perfectly calibrated. The
takeoff flaps.
Prop was balanced. I'm going to put takeoff flaps in. Didn't need any elevator.
Gear up.
All right. All right, I'm gonna get it turned around here. Full speed. That should give my speed run there. All right.
Retracts down.
Then I'm loving these reliable retracts.
Landing flaps.
Now you say, well, they should be reliable. Well, if you don't know the history of DYNAM planes, them making their retracts good and reliable is a big deal, because they used to not be reliable at all. There. Really, I'm landing that wrong. I should let the mains come down first and then run with the tail up and let the tail settle down. But this plane here is just, she's so light, such a very light plane. But DYNAM planes are very light. Now I haven't seen
needed.
Even the newer Dynams, I haven't seen them having suspension gear, so don't expect that. They do use the chicken wire. But then again, Dynam planes are about a third, if not half, cheaper than the E-Flight and Arrows and FMS. Hey, 72 mile an hour. 72, not bad at all for performance. 72 mile an hour. I'm pleased with that. All right, let's just finish the flight for fun. Now we know how fast we can get this bird going.
Motors on.
I'm running a 4000 HRB. Folks, if you're looking for a good solid warbird, it's not going to break the bank, then this is a good one to get. She flies good. She's good to see, good, decent enough size, 1400 millimeter wingspan. Or no, wait, 12. It's 1200 millimeter, 12 something. It's a good size wingspan though. Don't have to take any kind of flaps this time. Remember, stay on that rudder. Stay on your rudder.
Gear up.
Didn't even need takeoff flaps. Yeah, I'm liking my placement for that battery. I'll show you when we get done flying. Coming right at us. Good looking plane.
Retracts down. Landing flaps.
Don't fly by dirty now.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Touch and go. Plane. You don't have to buy an E-Flight or expensive E-Flight or an expensive FMS plane to get a good flying warbird. You can go the DYNAM route. Product.
Flaps up.
Just so you know, microphone came unplugged for a second.
Your what?
Microphone came unplugged for a second.
Plug back in now?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
We may have lost audio for a second, folks, but that's okay. We fixed it. There we go. All right, we still got 1 minute and 5 seconds.
1 minute.
She tracks real well. But that doesn't mean you get complacent. You still make sure you stay on that rudder. Get on that center line.
Take off flaps.
Take off flaps. Stay on my rudder. Yeah.
Flaps up. Gear up.
And she lifts right up.
Retracts. Landing flaps.
Loving them retracts. Now that's how you're supposed to land a warbird. Let that tail stay off that ground and let it follow, drop naturally. We're going to turn around. We're going to do that one more time. Got enough juice. Make sure that wasn't just a fluke on my part. Get on my center line, stay on my rudder.
20 seconds.
Just going to leave my DYNAM planes are very good on the battery because they're so light.
Landing flaps. Timer expired.
Yeah, that's how you do that. See, that tail just now is dropping. I like the profile of that plane, how it looks. It's just a good looking plane. Now she doesn't have thrust reverse, doesn't have suspension gear. She's just a good solid flying plane.
Prop secured.
All right, let's check our battery. We're 5 seconds over on a 5-minute timer. Prop secured.
Flaps up.
Now, to give you my flap mix, no flapped elevator mix. Flaps up is positive 30%. I know that may seem strange. Takeoff flaps were a negative 20, and then landing were a negative 100. And let me graphic, because they're really kind of hard to see. So let me show you. Remember, there's no elevator mix, okay? That is takeoff flaps, so they don't really drop that much, okay? And then landing flaps is just a little bit more. They don't move much, but they're huge flaps. Look how long they are. That's a lot of surface, okay, moving. So you don't need that. Remember, the smaller the control surface, the more movement's needed. The bigger the control surface, the less movement's needed. And my rates were 100% throws over 30% expo. All right, let's check the battery. That was a good flight. I enjoyed that speed run. That was a good flight. Now, I don't have any kind of a mod or anything, but if you'll just grab, like I don't have an antenna because there's an antenna right there. I mean, I could put a zip tie right there to grab a hold of this, but if you just grab this by the plastic here, kind of squeeze, it'll come right up. It's got very strong magnets. That's where I've got the GNS performance analyzer turned off right now because I turned the app off. Okay. The 4000 HRB is in the battery tray. You have to have some Velcro, and it's all the way forward. I've got it all the way up against the back of the motor. Well, there's space, but you can't touch the motor. But it's all the way forward, okay? That is the 7-channel Luminarc stabilizer, Gen 2 stabilizer receiver. Just has wind gyro, does not have any kind of oh, wait a minute. You know what?
Manual mode. Stabilizer.
I didn't have it turned on. I flew around, I didn't even have the stabilizer turned on. You can turn it on or off. And, but if you have, see how the gains are really, really distinct, or you can put them on the knob, and now they don't do anything, because if you're flying along and you got your gyro on, and she starts, and there's no really wind, and you're flying kind of fast, she starts oscillating, you got your gains too high because they're correcting against each other. Turn your gains down. That's why I like to put them on a knob. And then if you're flying along and the wind is really rocking her around, turn your gains up a little bit to help even out that flight. Check the battery. Now that I've shown you and I've ranted on about everything else. 68%. 68%. Okay, that just shows you we flew what was it, 5 seconds over on a 5-minute timer. 68%, so you can fly for 7 minutes. Mixed flying 7 minutes, hitting her hard 6.5, and that's on a 4000. Well, folks, that is the DYNAM F6F HELLCAT. You can get yours at, I'll put a link, you can get yours at FPV Tech up in West Babylon, New York. And great guy, talked to Anthony there, and great place. Or you can buy it directly from DYNAM. They do have a warehouse in California now. But I'll put a link to both in the description of the video. But if you help, I mean, DYNAM's a big company. If you help FPV Builds and Tech in Babylon West Babylon, New York, he'll send you a free battery right now while they're in their DYNAM into summer sale, and you're helping one of us out instead of helping a big company. I mean, yeah, he buys them from DYNAM, but you help him out. So, good guy. All right, he's the one that sold me that Kavan Bristol. All right, y'all have a good one. God bless y'all. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends. Warbirds, God is great, and God bless y'all. Bye-bye.